Welcome students. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, that is linear equations in two variables. Now what do you mean by a linear equation? A linear equation in two variables means the equation will have two variables and the highest degree of the variable will be 1. So such type of an equation you call it as a linear equation. You have already learnt it in the previous chapter what are linear equations. So linear equations are, once again I am repeating, you have learned linear equation with one variable. So here we are going to learn linear equation with two variables. So you have got a linear equation with two variables. An example here. So for an example you have got 3x plus 4y is equal to 5. So here you have got two variables. So you call it as linear equation with two variables. And what is a linear? Linear means the power of the variable will be equal to 1. So such type of an equation you call it as a linear equation. Now, whenever you are solving a linear equation or whenever you consider a pair of linear equation, now I take one more equation, 2x plus 3y is equal to 4. So I have considered in both the equation you have got the same variables, and in both the equation the power of the variable is equal to 1. So such pair of linear equation you call it as a simultaneous equation. A pair of linear equation you call it as a simultaneous equation. Now what do you mean by the solution of the equation? The values of x and y, which satisfies both the equation, that is when you substitute the value of x and y in the first equation, the left hand side and the right hand side should be equal. The same value of x and y when you substitute in the second equation, again the left hand side and right hand side should be equal. Such values of x and y which satisfies both the equation is called as the solution of the equation. That means you will be having a unique solution. So when you have got a unique solution for a pair of linear equation, then that pair of linear equation is called as a simultaneous equation. You have got the definition on page number 81. The last box they have given what are simultaneous equation. When we consider two linear equations in two variables simultaneously, we get one unique solution means one solution, that is x and y value will satisfy both the equations. So that is you call it as a unique solution. Then such type of set of linear equations you call it as a simultaneous equation. Now it is not possible to go on giving different values for x and y and finding out which value of x and y satisfies both the equation. So for that you have got methods of finding the solution of the linear equation. The first method you call it as the elimination method. So in elimination method you try to eliminate the variables, and when one set variables is eliminated, then you can find out what is the value of the other variable. So we'll see how to work it out. So I'm taking an example here of how to work out or find the solution by elimination method. So the first you have got a pair of equation x plus y is equal to 14, and you have got x minus y is equal to 2. I have taken a simple equation for you all to understand it. Now here you have got a pair of equation. So for this pair of equation you have to find out what is its solution. Now to find out the solution by elimination method, what you have to do is see if the coefficients of either the variable of x or the variable of y are equal. So if they are equal, then directly you can start with the solution of either adding the two equations or subtracting the two equations. So here we'll write the two equations one below the other. After writing the two equations, now suppose you have got both the variables here, we have got with the coefficient, same coefficient you have got. So if you have got with the same coefficient, any one of the variable you can eliminate. But here what you can observe is, you have already got one plus and one minus sign. This is with plus sign and this is with minus sign. So directly by adding both the equation, what you can do is you can cancel this, then add these two. Here the coefficient is 1, here the coefficient is 1. So 1 plus 1 you will get it as 2x, and here you get it as 16. And from this value of x is equal to 16 upon 2, which is equal to 8. So you have got the value of one variable, that is x is equal to 8. Now what you have to do is this value of x, substitute in any one of this equation and find out what is the value of y. So for that, wherever you have got smaller numbers, if you do the substitution, the simplification will be easy. So we'll do the substitution in the second equation. So for that, what you do is you consider this as the first equation and consider this as the second equation, so that you don't have to write the equation, only you have to name which equation it is. Substitute x is equal to 8 in equation 2. So when you substitute x is equal to equation, so what is the equation 2? First we will write down what is the equation 2. X minus y is equal to 2. So substituting the value of x as 8 minus y is equal to 2. Now take, you want y value, so minus y is equal to, take 8 to the other side. So you get minus y is equal to minus 6, cancel minus on both the sides, so you get value of y is equal to 6. So you got both the values of the variable x and y. So x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 6. So this x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 6 is the solution of the equation. Now we'll just verify whether it is satisfying both the equation. For that, what you have to do is you have to substitute x and y value here and check whether it is equal to 14. The same x and y value substitute in the second equation and check whether it is equal to 2. Now x is equal to 8. 8 plus 6 you are getting 14. And 8 minus 6 you are getting 2. So you have got the solution of the equation as x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 6. So finally you write the solution. Therefore 8, 6 in the bracket is the solution of the equation. So this completes the problem. So this is how you do. That is, what you have done here is you have eliminated one variable. So you eliminated one variable, you have found out the value of the other variable, then you substituted and found out what is the value of y. So this is how you do it by elimination method. We'll take one more problem and see how you have to do it by elimination method. Practice set 5.1. Third question. Third sub question. First equation is given as 3x minus 5y is equal to 16. Second equation is x minus 3y is equal to 8. So these are the two equations given. So here we will consider this as the first equation, consider this as the second equation. So now what you have to see is, now here neither the value of x, a coefficient of x, nor the coefficient of y are same. So what you have to do is you have to multiply any one of the equation or both the equation by the coefficient of the other equation and make the coefficients equal. So here you have got 3 and here you have got 1. Now suppose if I multiply this equation by 3, I can make the coefficients of x equal. So now here you have to either make the coefficient of x equal or make the coefficient of y equal. So since it is 1 here, if I just multiply the second equation by 3, I can make the coefficients of x equal. So that you have to write down which equation you are multiplying by what number. So multiply equation 2 by 3. So write down what you are multiplying. Then the first equation I will write it as it is. That is 3x minus 5y is equal to 16. The first equation is written as it is. Now the second equation I have to multiply by 2. So when you are multiplying each and every term you have to multiply. When you are doing the multiplication, each and every term has to be multiplied. So 3 into x will be 3x. 3 into 3 will be minus 9y. is equal to 8 into 3 is 24. That is all the three terms I am multiplying by 3. So now I made the coefficient of x equal. Now after making the coefficients of x equal, now you see both are with same signs. If both are with same signs, you cannot do the cancellation. In such case, you have to do the subtraction. So you write down what operation you are going to carry out. So you are doing subtraction of the two equations. So when you are doing the subtraction of the two equations, you need to change the sign of all these terms. So this becomes minus, this becomes plus, and this becomes minus. Now this is with plus sign and this is with minus sign, so that can be cancelled. Now next you have got minus 5y plus 9y. So plus 9 minus 5, and one is minus and one is plus, you have to do the subtraction. So when you subtract it, you will get plus 4y is equal to, on the other side you have got plus 16 minus 24. So there one is with plus sign and one is with the minus sign, so you have to do the subtraction. So when you do the subtraction, you will get it as 8 minus 8, sign of the bigger number, so that you have to put it, you get it as 8. So y is equal to minus 8 upon 4, which is equal to 4 ones are 4 twos are, so you will get y is equal to minus 2. So you got the value of one variable, y is equal to minus 2. Now this value of the variable that you have got, either substitute in the first equation or in the second equation, any one of the equation. So I'll substitute in the second equation. Substitute y is equal to minus 2 in equation 2. What is equation 2? X minus 3y is equal to 8. So substituting, what you get, x, write it as it is, and y is what, minus 2 is equal to 8. Now x plus 6 is equal to 8, or you get the value of x is equal to, take 6 to the other side, you get 8 minus 6, which is equal to 2. So therefore you have to write the final answer. First always write the value of x when you are writing the solution. So 2 comma minus 2 is the solution of the equation. So like this you have to write the final answer, which is the solution of the given equation, and this completes the problem. So only thing, when you are making the coefficients equal, multiply you got the coefficient here as 1, so multiply the second equation by 3. So any one you can, so suppose if you want to make the coefficient of y equal, if you want to make the coefficient of y equal, multiply first equation by the coefficient of the second, that is you have to multiply by 3, and second equation multiply by 5. So then you can make the coefficient of y to be equal. So this is how you work out problem for using the elimination method. So this is called as the elimination method.